It's about that time. It's about that time to get deep with it. I'm in a pit. Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, most people are. When I tell about the story how in 2012, I was flying in and out of Houston to South Texas, had a good physique, money in the bank, things going well, at least seemingly in my intimate life, I was in a pit. 2012. And every year of my life, I've been in a pit, and my current pit is not the same as my pit in 2012. 2019 is a different pit. You know, before I made this video, I was sitting down right here meditating, and I was just spending time with that part of me, that wounded child part of me, that part of me that regrets. You know, I'm going back to the violence with my father and revisiting that old wound and feeling it and what it means and what it's led to, right? My dad currently, he's got a fractured arm. He just broke it last week a little bit. He's got a stent in his heart. This man's gone through so much stuff. He was born with cerebral palsy. Yeah, I mean, does this excuse his behavior when he was violent or something like that with us? No, it doesn't. It doesn't excuse his anger, his temper issues growing up. Like, I think that being part of that as a kid, like, those of us that are survivors of that tension, that frustration, that anger that we felt from our parents, from our dad or something. Dude, it's crazy. Like, fuck. To go back and realize like that shit wounded us to the extent that we're still dealing with the repercussions of it. Look, I would have not brought this up if he hadn't fractured his arm, if he hadn't had a stent in his heart, if I didn't see him, oh, this man's like a broken man, dude, in a pit of a lot of pits. And me as his son, what I feel, like what I feel in seeing him go through this is not like shit. I feel like I have more to do. I have more to give, I have to produce more. Like, I think about what I have produced, and I think about what maybe you feel like. Maybe you have a college degree. Maybe you've done courses online. Maybe you've written a book. Maybe you've also done your best in a relationship. Like, I think about, damn, dude, like, I know I've done so much work on myself that if I'm still struggling, like, I know a lot of people have to be struggling, because the amount of work that I've done on myself internally and externally exceeds averages. I know it does. Let's take, for instance, Warrior's Way. Like, just today, the psychoanalysis I've done on myself just in one day. Something pissed me off. I saw something on Instagram. Someone that I know posted something, and I was like, ugh, I had this very big distaste in my body, like an utter disgust. And now, keep in mind, like, I just saw a tripped out, ugly, disgusting movie called Us. And that person I have more of a vile, utter disgust towards that person's behavior than that movie Us. And that movie was like the ultimate disgust, right? And I find myself in this pit because it's a combination of a lot of external situations. So when I find myself and I'm meditating on the inner childhood wounds, it isn't because I'm so dumb that I can't let go. Like, in many ways, I thought I've let go so much that still I'm reverted back to it. Like, for my dad's birthday, we went. I showed up to his birthday, and he was smiling, and there's just so much shit that's gone on in my family, dude. The week before, the week or two before, my uncle through marriage had passed away because of a heart attack. And like, there's just this utter like disgust I have in my body towards some of the way that people treat themselves, towards the way society treats each other, that like I can only, like my revelation for today, okay, keep in mind, like the Warriors way, the stack, right? My revelation for today is to trust that which disgusts me. Trust that I should avoid it. Like the other day, I was at a grocery store. They had a coupon there, like if you buy these sausages, you get a free Big Red. Like I'm a trainer, dude. Like I really am a fitness and leadership coach, and that disgusted me, dude. It's like, dude, but you may not see the correlation, right? Okay, my dad is overweight, he's obese, he's been obese all his life. You know, think about the amount of disgust and pain that drives me to not be obese. Like seeing that my uncle died of a heart attack, obese, you know what I mean? And then I get him, this is just a fraction. This is just like a little fraction of what bothers me, you know? Like, I hate wasted potential. Like today I saw, like, you know, I've been avoiding the Venezuela topic because I knew it was fucking disgusting. I knew it would disgust the fuck out of me. I talked to a monk the other day and I said, look, I'm going through some issues with my family, et cetera, et cetera. And he goes, but what about the people in Venezuela? They're your brothers too. And I'm like, so these meditation meetings are not for show, dude. Like I really do use them to tap into another portal, to a dimension where God is there waiting for me. Like I took a walk right now just to clear my head with like, what do I do? How do I get out of this pit, you know? And I think that meditation is the medication. Like that's part of it that manifests light. And I can't speak high enough about how much that saves us. I think that the truth of the matter is that I ask myself, well, where would I be without it? Like, fuck. Like, where was I headed without it? You know, I think in 2012, dude, when I started turning that boat around, I think I was headed down a path of destruction, man. Like, because I've been trying to turn that boat around. See, like, let's just say, okay, what I saw, the vision I saw was like, okay, so this is what I saw. I said, look, I have an option to make here. I can keep playing games with my girlfriend and go through these power struggles and, okay, well, you know, avoiding push and pull. And I was like, dude, enough, dude. Like, and then break up and then what? Go look for someone to start all over again. Like, and then do that, go through the love phase and then peak and then power struggle. And then, so I saw this cycle repeating itself over and over. And I'm like, dude, I'm trapped. I'm trapped in this pattern. And then now looking at what I have with Warriors Way, right? Like looking at, dude, I called it correctly. I was in a pattern, right? I saw the pattern. That's what happened. I saw the pattern, whether it took a year, 2 years, 3 years to show, the pattern would show itself of me getting in a relationship and then boom, like power struggle and end. And I was like, dude, I can't take this anymore. Like I cannot take building, loving, like it's so, say when I started getting into childhood wounds, right? When I started getting into childhood fucking wounds, right? And I said, okay, I had adapted, I became an adaptive adolescent, okay? And I was addicted to intensity. Like part of me wants to go out clubbing, meeting people, mingling. There's that aspect that, yes, I do want that. And then the reason I'm in front of this video is that I think to myself, like, is that, I visualize that pattern. Like, what am I gonna gain by going out? Like, who's gonna be there? Like, yeah, there's a chance, and you know, you might meet somebody that like, it just clicks and there's magic and there's je ne sais quoi. And maybe after the video, I'll go out because I did both. I did the work, I meditated, I stacked, I've gone to a movie, I've eaten, I gotta eat some more. I've done everything I can to grow, that I think to myself, okay, well, what if I go out then and I meet somebody that could help? But then at the same time, like, I've not produced enough in my life to be so abundant yet that I can, like, say, support a family. Like, I'm not there yet, I can sustain my own life. But I sometimes ask, what do I got to do to support a family? Like, what do I have to create? And so for me, I started coaching online to scale my ability, to my efforts, because I only have so many hours in a day, right? And today, I think that is the answer, and that is the long-term answer. It's just like, I don't know how long that'll take to develop. I was watching Elon Musk today, and he's announcing his cars and his beautiful cars. And look, would I want one of those? Sure. But honestly, like, I'm not there right now where that matters that much to me. Like, I'm not like, oh, I need that status. Like, I really don't. Like, what I want more is to impact people like you and to have a global audience of people that resonate with my message. And so, okay, so what's my message? My message is one of masculinity, authenticity, fitness, leadership. Like, those are my values. See, I have 3 values: fitness, faith, and fitness. Fitness, faith, and family. That's it, dude. Like, if you think about it, why else would I sit here and meditate on a childhood wound and think about what I could have done different as a teenager, or sending healing, praying vibes to my dad, and just doing my best to produce something of quality, like really reach people and create a business that helps them stay in shape, be fit, And I think of the backdrop, right? I think of the backdrop in the world. Right, like, you look at Venezuela as one of the polar opposites of, like, oh, what an utter shame. Like, that would be like the utterest, disgustingest, most evil shame. And that's socialism. Like, nobody wants to say it because, like, nobody can be like, dude, it's socialism, dude. It's just fucking socialism. It's why do people gotta make it so hard? Like, oh, don't say it. Like, there's these people are against their government. They're calling him a dictator. It was a socialist country, but we can't say it. Do you understand what I mean? Like, how does this all piece together with my videos? Right? Like, why else would somebody be about, sexual transmutation, about meditation, about these disciplines, these higher ideals they're not fucking easy, dude. Like, I can fucking move weight. I can move like 225 pounds, 300 pounds, and it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, bench press 315, fucking whatever, dude. And just get up and move on with my day. Like, it ain't no thing. But like, to truly change and to, like, hear the voice of God within and guidance from God, and, like, this is what I'm, like, searching for truth within. Like, that's some deep shit, dude. Like, you can't get deeper than that. There's no such thing as a deeper thing than that. And you look at Elon Musk. I've seen Elon Musk talk, and he's talking about potential simulation theories, and dude, the guy's on, like, he's on another level where he's so fucking, like, he's on another level beyond us, or we're lost, or he's lost, or some shit, dude. Like, fuck, bro. When you think about, like, the people out there, like, and what they've created with their childhood wounds. Because, like, okay, for example, Elon Musk has a terrible relationship with his dad. Like he calls him one of the most evil men in the world. You know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck, dude? This battery's gonna go out, and when it does, I'll just have to make the next video part 2 or something. you know, my channel, you know, I'm really looking to make a difference and really find my market, really find the people, my tribe. Like, I'm really looking for you guys to really connect. And it's like, it's hard because I think people are, on some level, they're not finding my content, or they're not ready to be so transparent. Like, yeah, I mean, like, I think a lot of people are. Look at that in 2002, 2012. You know, it takes a lot, dude. It really takes a lot to quit playing the games. It takes a fucking lot. Like, I had a business. I had a girlfriend. I was getting on planes. I was financially free. Like, everything I thought I wanted, you know. And when you feel like, dude, this still is not joy. If you're not, like, in alignment. Like, if you're not in alignment, that shit fucking hits, dude. If you're not in alignment, I mean, maybe that's what I'll call this, like the pit of unalignment. But the thing is that today, like, the reason I would go into a deep state of meditation with my wound and, like, really examine and really try to immerse myself in my depth and my truth is because, like, you can only go so far in life without examining who you are and what you're carrying with you, and how you came into this world and what that means for you. Like, if Elon Musk's having problems with his dad, don't you think that says something about humans, about what drives them? He's also said that he cannot be alone. You know, I can be alone. I can understand how being alone is scary. It takes a lot of fucking balls, dude, to be alone. Like, straight up. It does. But I've done it for years. And in that, like, darkness, in that desolateness, like, I have embraced all I am. And I think the same way I pushed 300 pounds with that strength and that, like, intention and that intensity, I turn that into myself in that aloneness. I use it to be, like, not running from that darkness or that pain or that fear. Like, what is in there? What's in me? And, you know, when I come out here and reach and look to you, it's like, I also understand that, yes, I'm a person. I have a business to run. I have an audience to reach. I have a product to make. I have products to sell. Like, I'm 100% a true to the core entrepreneur, fitness, and leadership coach. Like, that's 100% true. My products make a difference in people's lives. They get them stronger. People text me saying, Jacob, I could go harder the next session. People get in better shape. Their microbiome improves. They start loving fish oil. They start loving Spark, or they lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 100 pounds. Like, that's my reality. Like, I'm wearing this shirt, We Build Champions, from Advocare. Like, I wouldn't wear a stupid shirt like this on a fucking Saturday if I didn't truly embody this, you know? So I think to myself, if the world really wants an authentic person and I'm being that for them, then I'm saying the truth. The message is there. The market, well, who are they? Like, it's people that can handle a kid that survived, like, a violent situation with his parents, and is doing everything he can to repiece his family. Like, is there not people out there like me, survivors of broken homes? Like, I know there is. That's what this means. We build champions, people that rise up and stand up for something and want to put the family back together. And it takes fucking balls. Straight up it does. That's what champions means. And then what do I sell? Well, I sell supplements. I sell online coaching on Udemy. Look, I'll post one of my Udemy, my last courses on meditation. I'll post that link below on this. Like, you know, I sell Advocare. My number's 512-994-7328. Text me saying, I'd like to buy something from you, one of your courses. I don't know. Like, I'm doing everything I can, like, to produce. You know, I know Gary Vee talks about Facebook ads and shit. I don't have $10,000 to place on Facebook ads. I would. Gary talks about spending $10,000 on Facebook ads. I would, but how the fuck am I gonna find $10,000 for Facebook ads right now? Like, out of nowhere. You know, yes, I would do it, and I look forward to getting to that level. But I'm not at that level. So in many ways, it's like I have to destroy what is so that I can build what I need to. Like, that's my current, like, that's where the flux seems to be pushing me into, to destroy what is built so I could build what needs to be built. I'm just being real with you, dude. I don't know why this battery's not dead yet, but it's on the last string. My pit. And so you kind of, that's the pit I'm in. You know, someone that understands what's going on globally, someone that's dealing with shit in their family, like dad. I hope he makes it another year. I hope he gets to see my grandchildren. I pray. You know, problems of family can't even really work with sometimes. Praying and focusing on building bodies, shaping lives. Geez, like, I need a breakthrough, dude. I mean, I'm sure you felt this way, or you will. My number is 512-994-7328. Text me. Say that you've seen the video about my pit. We could talk. Comment below. Like, I'm in the fight, dude. Yes, I do have a positive